Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to be building a website in less than 3 or 4 hours. Now for me, I'm going to be doing this in under 2 hours, but for you, it might take some time to actually build this website completely. Now what you're seeing on your screen right now is the homepage of hugohost.ng, right? Now in order for you to build a website, you need a domain name and a hosting plan. Now, a domain name is that name you see, something like facebook.com, google.com, any name.com or .ng is what you refer to as a domain name. You also need a hosting plan. Now, there are two websites where you buy domain name and hosting plans from. One of them is hugohost.ng. Hugohost is a Nigerian company, and it's the one that we're going to be using today because you'll be building your sample site. The next one is namecheap.com. Now, this is namecheap.com. So the reason why we're not using namecheap.com today is because buying from them is a bit more expensive and you're building your very first website. But overall, Namecheap is more reliable than Hugohost because Namecheap is an American company. Their servers are based in America. Now, Namecheap also sells domain name and hosting plans as well. Now, what is a hosting plan? A hosting plan is that server that holds your website files. The work of a hosting plan is to keep your website running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week continuously without stopping, right? That's the work of a hosting plan. And you buy a domain name and hosting from either hugohost.ng or namecheap.com, right? Hugohost also has a .com version for it, but it still leads you to the same website. So that's how it is. So today we're going to be using Hugohost, but always keep this in mind that Namecheap is much more reliable because they are an American company and they have better customer support and better servers. So guys, let us proceed with getting from Hugohost. Now for you to get to this page, the best thing you want to do is you need to use the discount link, right? Use the discount link. That way when you're signing up, you will get a discount and a bonus for buying anything from Hugohost. If you don't use that link, you will not get access to that discount. So the link will be on the screen and to also be on my Telegram channel as well as also my YouTube description. So use that link, that way you can get to this page. Then click on this My Account button up here and to take you to where you should be able to create a new account. Now, since you don't have an account with Hugohost, you have to scroll down to where you have create a new account, because you'll be creating a new account with Hugohost for you to be able to start buying your domain name and your hosting. Remember, your domain name and hosting is very, very important for you to be able to build any website. You need these two things. Your domain name is that .com and your hosting is what will hold your website and keep it running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay? Now, what you want to do when you get here is you want to register for an account, right? Register for an account. Fill up all this information accurately. Now, here on Hugohost, you have to fill up all your information accurately. Your normal name and everything, fill it up here and register for an account, right? That's how Hugohost works. On Namecheap, you can use any information you like to register. You don't have to use your real name. But on Hugohost, you have to use your real name to register, because Hugohost is more like a Nigerian platform. They want to know who you are and do KYC and all that. Namecheap doesn't really care, so you can do whatever you want. So when you register, it will take you to your dashboard, right? You have to verify and take you to your dashboard. For me, I will log into my own account because I already have an account with Hugohost. I'll just log into my own account and I will use that to be able to show you how you can buy your domain name and your hosting, okay? But for you, you have to register first. And once you register, you don't have to log in again because that will take you directly to where you have your dashboard. So this is what your dashboard will look like once you are in. This is what the dashboard will look like. Now, once you get to this page, everything should look like this. This part that I closed out is where I have my address. That's the reason why I blocked it out. That's why you can't see it. That's where I have my address and some other details. So what you want to do is you want to go up to where you have services. Click on this arrow close to services, right? Then click on other new services. Now, remember, we're trying to buy a domain name and a hosting plan for your website, right? So once you click on that other new service, you take to this page where you have Linux hosting, right? Remember, we're buying a hosting plan and a domain name, right? Because these are the two things we need to build our website. Now the hosting plan that we're going to be getting is this second one, this Pro 12GB Linux shared hosting. That is the one we're going to be getting. That's a better one to get at this point in time, because remember, you're building your very first test website, and the website we're going to be building is an e-commerce website, right? What we're building is an e-commerce website. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this order now button right here. Click on this order now button. Now guys, don't worry, we're going to build other types of websites in this is a series, right? We're going to build e-commerce, we're going to build a wallet, we're going to build banking platform, we're going to build logistics, we're going to build business websites and everything. But for now, let's build e-commerce. So guys, once you get to this page, you have to put in your domain name. Choose a domain name. Now remember that domain name is that .com thing I talked about. Facebook.com, Google.com, and all those things, they are all domain names. Right, so now you're going to choose the domain name you want to use. Right, now today I'm going to be using this name, MikeEnuneku.com.ng. The reason why I'm using .com.ng is because it is cheaper to get that one, and I advise to also use that one because this is the first website you are also going to be building. Use .com.ng because it is cheaper, right? Okay, once you use that, it is cheaper and easier. You get that, you start building your website. So you can choose .com, you can use any one you want to use. It depends on you. You can use .org, .net. Domain names come in different extensions. You can choose any extension you want. Okay, so me, I'm going to use .com.ng and I'll click on check. Now check means that I'm checking whether the domain name is available. Right, you can see MikeEnuneku.com.ng is available. Right, you can see it here is available. So I'll click on add to cart. Now once I click on add to cart, it will add it to my hosting that I already selected. Okay, now you can see here, these are other ones here, .com, .online, .org. All these ones are more expensive, so I just went with the .com.ng one, and that is it. Right, so after this, let me just show you other options that are under here that they will suggest for you to use. Now you can just use the one you've chosen and then click on continue. There's a continue button here. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, it will take you to where you have to configure your hosting plan. Now you don't have to do any configuration here, right? Just leave this place the way it is, because what they're trying to do here is that they're trying to make you opt in for higher plans. Just leave it as monthly. Remember, this is your first website you are building. You're testing out how to build a website. So you want to pay for the minimum plan, 1,500 naira for 1 month. Don't select any other thing here. Just leave everything the way it is. And just, you see everything. They're trying to make you buy more stuff. Now guys, if you're building this website on your phone, don't worry, you're still going to get the same exact results. Just click on continue here. If you're building this on your phone, it's still the same thing. You can build this completely on your phone or your computer, but it's better to build on your computer. Now click here on continue. Once you get to this page, click here on continue. All these things, don't add any of it. Just click on continue and go straight to the next page. And as I was saying before, if you're building this on your phone, you will get the same exact results. But if you have a computer, it's advisable that you use a computer to build. But this particular website we're building today, this particular e-commerce website we're building today, you can do it from your phone. It doesn't matter. Now, when you get to this page, you have review and checkout, right? Now, review what you're buying. You're buying a Linux Pro hosting, a shared hosting of 1.5, and you're buying a domain name of 1.3. Now, promotion code. You need to put in your promo code, right? The promo code is going to give you 500 naira discount, and I'm going to put the promo code here. It's also going to be in Telegram group and also on my channel. Now put the promo code that will reduce this amount here to 2,300 naira. If you don't use the promo code, you're going to pay 2,008. But when you use the promo code, it will slash it down and you're going to pay only 2,500 naira. So when you put the promo code, click on validate code, and that will validate the code, and then the money will be reduced to 2,300. Okay, so use the promo code to drop down the money to 2,300. Okay, once you do that, click on checkout, right? Click on checkout, and once you click on checkout, it will take you to the next page where you now have to pay. So what we'll go to do is they will create an invoice for you, right? Okay, I think I missed something here. Let's go down. I didn't click on this. Click on this. I have agreed and agreed terms, and then click on checkout, right? And then that will take you to the next page where you would actually have to service your invoice. So Google Host will create an invoice for you that you will have to go and pay and service for you to be able to continue. So you'll see here you have your invoice number, and this amount here showing yours will be 2,300 because you are using a promotion code. Remember, you're using a promotion code. So what you want to do here is, you see this place where you have Paystack, change it to Rave by Flutterwave, and then click on Pay Now, right? Use Rave by Flutterwave, and then click on Pay Now. Now, once you click on that, it will load up the Flutterwave dashboard where you can now make payment. The reason why I like to use Flutterwave is because Paystack will put you on subscription. They would want to be charging your card every month, right? But Flutterwave is a one-time payment, right? Once you pay, you are the one that's going to choose to come and pay back. Now remember, if you're building this website on your phone, you're still going to have the same experience, nothing different. Now when you come to this page, just put in your details, your card details, and everything you want to use. Now you're seeing here you have 2,800. For you, you're going to have 2,339.2. That's what you're going to be having because you're using a promo code. Now put in all these details and pay now, right? If you don't want to use your card to pay, you can use bank transfer. You can see bank transfer here. Bank transfer will also work properly because Flutterwave is a Nigerian company and they will accept your bank transfer to a Wema Bank account. So you can always use bank transfer to do this easily if you don't want to use your card to pay. Okay, bank transfer is the easiest way to go about this, and also paying with bank transfer is cool. So once you're done with this, it will verify the payment and then it will redirect you back to your dashboard where you can now find your services that you just purchased. Now once you purchase it, you'll find out that you already have one. Once you purchase this, you have one service already, right? But for me, I'm not purchasing because I already have my domain name and hosting I want to use for building this website. But for you, you have to purchase your own and complete the whole purchase to get it. Now once you're done with this, the next thing you want to do is this. Once you buy your domain name and hosting, you need Google Host to help you activate your SSL. Now you're going to go down to this button down here that looks like a chat button. Click on this chat button here and you will see their WhatsApp will come out, right? You want to contact them on WhatsApp for them to be able to activate your SSL for you. SSL is your site security. You want your site to be secured for you to build on top of it. So they won't do this immediately. So you have to chat them up to make it faster, right? I will show you a message where I chatted them up on my own side to make my own faster, because once I buy a domain name and hosting from any provider, I like to reach out to them to help me activate it immediately because I don't want to wait for automatic updates. So you can see where I sent them a message. I said, hello, good morning, guys. Please, I would like for you to help me activate the SSL that comes with my hosting. So I like to chat them up immediately because I don't want to wait for, the system will do it, but the system is a bit slower. So I want them to do it ASAP for me, sharp, so I can start doing what I want to do, right? So I'll just chat them up ASAP to do it. So they told me, hi, thank you for contacting us. What's the domain name attached to the hosting? I told them, so this is the domain name I bought earlier, michaelinoko.com.ng. This is the domain name that we're going to be building the e-commerce website on. So I told them that, okay, fine, this is the domain name. And they told me to just give them some minutes and that they would do it. And in less than maybe around 30 minutes, they sent me a message saying that it has been activated and all has been done. So it doesn't take time for them to reply you. Their customer support is quite fast. So once you chat them up, they'll reply you and they will get it done for you. Okay. Now, once I was done with that, I went back to the website and started building, right? Now, this is what your dashboard will look like once you are done getting your hosting and domain name and everything. Now, I'm blocking the side of the screen because remember, my address is there. Okay. So you scroll down to this point, you see where you have active, right? Click on manage. That's under your products and services. Click on manage, right? Once you get back to your dashboard, that will take you to a screen where you can actually start building your website, because once you get to your dashboard, you will see the service that you just bought. It will be under your active product and services, right? So you click on that manage button. Now, when you scroll down on this particular page, you will see down here that you have this one-click login for cPanel, right? Click on that. Then to take you to this page where you have your tools, your cPanel tools, and then you need to start building from here. You can see domain name I bought, you can see the name, you can see the IP address and everything of that. So click on File Manager. That's the next thing you're going to click on, File Manager. Okay, and this will take you to the page where you're going to be installing your website files. Now remember, this is the job of your hosting plan. Your hosting plan is here to hold your website files, right? that's what it's going to do. So what you're going to do on this page is you're going to scroll down on this page where you have public_HTML, right? You can see it, public_HTML. Click on it, right? Now this page has to be empty. If you have any files on this page, you have to delete those files because this page has to be completely empty. This is where you're going to put in your website file, so you have to delete anything on this page. So I will show you how you can delete whatever it is that is on this page, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file. That way, when I create the file, let me just create a new file here, and then let me just use example.txt as the name of the file, and then I'll create it. Let me also delete it so you see how you can delete whatever you find on this page. So delete it, just click on delete, click on this and delete it, right? So once whatever you see on this page, go ahead and delete that file out of this page. Okay, now this is the script we're going to be using, right? This is the website file that we'll be using. It's a script. Now the way you build websites is that you can either use a script, you can use libraries, you can use a theme. Now today we're going to build a script because nobody builds websites from scratch anymore. It's too time consuming. So the script we're going to be using is this script called Omnimat script. Where you get your scripts from is a website called CodeCanyon, and this script will cost $49. It's going to cost $49, but guys, don't worry, you're not going to pay for $49 for this script. I have a solution for you guys. Now there are two ways to buy a script. You can buy regular license or you can buy extended license, right? So the fact that we are a company, we usually use mostly extended license. So I can sell this script to you guys. So I will give you guys this script at a much more better rate than this $49 that they are putting here. You wouldn't buy it at this amount of money because this is just too absurd for you to use to learn your first website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the link in the Telegram channel, and it's also that link is also in my channel where you can actually see where you can buy the Omnimat website script, right? When you click on it, to take you to this page where you see my name, Mike Enuneku, and then you can come here and buy the script for just 5,000 naira, which is just about $10 thereabout. So you can buy the script here, pay for it, and then you can use it from here. You don't have to bother to go and buy it from the other place. Just buy it from my link here and pay, and then you can use it. Over here it's 5,000 naira, but when you go there, it's $49. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a lot of scripts out from CodeCanyon, so I can have it on my own platform where I will just resell it for better amount, for a much more reasonable amount to my students. So guys, once you come here, you can pay the same way you can pay with bank transfer, you can pay with your card, same kind of dashboard and everything. So once you just pay, you will get it and you can download it and you can have it on your PC, right? So apart from this script, we also sell other scripts apart from this script, although this particular one is the one we're using right now, and we're selling it at 5,000 naira only. So what you want to do is let me show you other scripts that we have that you can also get. Now this is the Pro Invest script. This script is an investment script, a Bitcoin investment script that has MLM platform attached to it already, right? This script is just 5,000 naira here. You can get this script, you can use it to build your Bitcoin investment website, okay? We have this script available, you can buy it. Link is in description, link is in channel. So this is the Visor Bank script. This is a full banking platform that has deposits, fixed deposit, loan management, branch management, and a lot of different things. This is a full banking script. And if you go on CodeCanyon, because where you buy scripts, CodeCanyon, if you go on CodeCanyon, this script is selling for $99 right now, $99, and we're selling this script for you at just 5,000 naira. Guys, this is a no-brainer. This is a full banking script that we're selling to you guys at 5,000 naira only. So just hurry up, get this script. But let's go back to the ones that we're actually using right now, the one that we want to use right now, which is the Omnimat website script. If you've bought this one, let's continue and let's proceed to install this one. So go back to your public_HTML inside your file manager and let us install the script. Now remember this place we were at before just now, right? This is the place we are at right now. You can see my own script here. So what you want to do is click on upload, right? Click on upload. Upload is the button you're going to use to actually be able to upload this. Now what you're going to do is select file, right? And then you're going to choose that file you just uploaded. That's the file you just downloaded, right? The one that you just got from buying the script. Take that file, upload it into this point. Just give some time. Once it uploads, and it shows green, it has completely uploaded, right? Once it shows green, it has completely uploaded. Now you can now proceed to actually begin to build your website with this website script. All you have to just do is refresh this page and then come back here and then click on extract, right? You have to right click and extract this file. Right click it, extract it, and then click on extract now. Now what you're doing is you are extracting the zip file, so you can see all the files are now out. Okay, so close this, and then the next thing you want to do is, once this is done, you now want to visit your website, right? Go back to your website address. Now for me, this is my website address. Visit that your website and then start installing the website script. You can see Omnimat installer, right? It's showing Omnimat installer. Now check requirements. That's what you want to click. Check requirements, right? Check requirements. You can see all the requirements are correct. All the requirements are correct. So what you are going to do next is you're going to click check permissions, right? Check permissions. Now over here you can see that we are having permission issues. All the permissions are not accurate. None of the permissions are correct. So we are going to have to set all the permissions. Now what this means is that when you go into cPanel, these files do not have the right permission to access the script. So we're going to change the permission level to 775, right? 775 is a permission level, right? It indicates one of the highest permission levels possible. So we're going to go and I will show you how you can change these permissions to 775. Okay, now let's start from the first one so you don't get confused. Let's start from the very first one. So let's go back into this place. Let's check the first one we're changing. So you can see this storage /framework, right? Storage /framework. If you go into core, you will look for storage. Look for storage inside this place. You can see storage here. Okay, you can see storage. Click on storage. What we are looking for is framework. Can you see framework? Can you see the permission of this one? We need it to be 775. Now let's go and check the permission for storage _framework. So you go to core. You can see storage framework. Can you see framework? So you're going to right click this and click change permission. Can you see that the permission is 755? So what you want to do is change it to 775. So click on this middle one. You can see it's now 775. Can you see it? So the next one we're going to change is storage /log, right? You can see logs under here. So just easily just go to change permissions again, change permissions, and then put it like this and then change permission. Okay, you can see, put it, make sure it's 775. Okay, and then come back here and then you can see bootstrap /catch. There's no bootstrap here. You go back, you can see bootstrap over here. Can you see bootstrap here? You go to catch and then you change permissions as well, and then you make it 775. Then you go back and we look for the next one. You can see assets /images. So what you want to do, you're going to go back again. What we're looking for now is assets. Look through here. There's no assets here. You go back again. Okay, there's no assets here. Let's go back. Okay, well, let's just go back to public_html. Boom, you can see assets here. Can you see assets here? So what we're looking for is assets. Can you see images? Assets /images. Change permission 775. Boom, we've changed that one. So guys, this is how you change all the permissions one by one. So you just come and change all of them. Just make sure that you follow them. The way it's followed is that these are all different files inside different folders. So what you want to do is just follow them the way it is. You can see this one. This is files. Just change the permission for this. It's very, very easy to understand. Just make sure you just follow once you follow how I changed the first one, you understand. Now this is the last one that we are actually changing. It's resources /lang, right? So I just have to go back and look for where I have resources. If you go into public_html, you look, there's no resources. You're going to core, right? Look for resources. You can see resources here. Boom, open it. You can see lang here. Can you see lang? Good, lang. So you just change this, right click, change permission 775. So it's very, very easy once you understand how it is. Once they say /, that / means this folder inside a file inside a folder, right? So just refresh everything and check for permissions, and all the permissions will be accurate and correct. To verify your license, what you want to do is just put your email address, right? Put your email address here, your normal email, any email you want to put in. Put anything you want to put in here. You can be your username. Put 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10. Anything you want to put into that place, just put it there and click on verify. Okay, that will lead you to the next page. So once you've verified your details, you have to now put in your database information. Right now, here's where you put in your database information. Now, what you need to put in here is, first of all, your app name. What's your app name, right? Because what we are building currently is more like a web application, right? So just leave this as debug, app debug false, okay? Then move to the next stage where you have to put in the rest information. Now, for you to actually put in your database information, you need to learn how to create a database. So I'll be teaching you how you can create your database inside your cPanel, which is inside your hosting plan. Okay, so I'll teach you how you can create your database right now. So let's go back to our cPanel. Now this is our remember this page, this is our cPanel, right? If you don't know how to get here, just click on this top button here. It will take you to cPanel, right? That's after you've done your work inside File Manager. Then scroll down to where you have database, or you can search for database up here, and then click on MySQL database wizard. Okay, MySQL database wizard. Once you get here, now you're going to create your first database. You can name this database any name you like. I'm just going to name my own Mike S, right? Mike S. Let me just name it Mike S. That's what I'm going to name it. Then click on next step, right? Click on next step to go to the next step in terms of creating your database. Okay, just click on the next step, and then when you get here, you have to now create a database user, right? This can also be any name you like. Use any name you like, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to create this user. I'm going to give it Mike S user, right? That's what I'm going to name this user. Any name you give it, doesn't matter. Now put a password. Choose any password you like. For me, I'm going to generate my password, but you can use any password that you choose to use. It depends on you. So put in the password into this field, repeat the password again, and then once you're done with that, open your notepad and save the password in your notepad. Make sure you paste that password in your notepad, save it somewhere so that you don't forget about it. So once you keep it there, click on create user, and that will take you to the next page where you have now created your database and also created your user. So what you want to do is, once you're done with this, copy all this information at the top, this user and database. Copy this thing, copy everything here. You can see this thing, copy it all and save it inside your notepad as well too. Save it inside your notepad, because that is what you're going to be using to create your web app. Once you're done with that, click on all privileges, right? Because you want to give your database user all privileges to the database, and then click on make changes, right? Once you click on make changes, the user will now have full access to your database, because you created a database and you also created a database user. Once you are done with this, you come to this page where you can now see everything about you're now done with your database. Now you have to now proceed to start to continue building your web application, right? So go back to this page, and then you want to start filling up the rest of the information from here. Now you can see your app URL. What's your app URL? You can see it at the top here. My app URL is michaeluniku.com.ng. So I'll just copy that and paste it in here. So whatever your app URL is like your domain name, same thing as your domain name. Just put it there. I'm also putting this HTTPS /HTTPS at that point, because I want to just have it there as well too. Then next thing I'm going to put in there is my database root. Now database root is localhost. Your database root is localhost, right? Localhost there. Localhost is your database root. Now you want to copy your database password and username and name. So you can see database password, paste it here. Database username, come back here, copy the full database username. You can see this database username, copy everything once and paste it inside here. And then also copy your database name as well. So come back here, copy your full database name, copy everything, and then paste it inside here as well. Okay, once you're done with this, then you can see everything is complete. Then click on install. Once you click on install, it will load and your website is going to be installed. Guys, this is a very, very easy process. Whether you do this on your phone or your computer, you get the same result. So your website has currently been installed. See all the information about your website. Everything has been installed completely, and your website is ready for you to view it right? So everything is showing. You just click on exit. Once you click on exit, it will now load up your website for you to view, and you will see how beautiful the website will look. Because this is a very easy process, guys. Just follow the process step by step, and boom, you start. It's very easy. You can see now my website is loading up after I click on exit, and in the next few minutes, boom, it's up. Everything is up. Can you see it? Can you see how beautiful the website looks? Can you see everything that's showing here? All the products, everything is displaying. Now we are using a script, remember, so we have to now edit this script to fit our own business, because we are not Omnimart, right? We have our own business name, we have our own product, we have our own categories, we have our own payment method and everything. So we have to now edit this script to fit our own description, because that's how websites are built these days. Now what we're going to do is we're going to now proceed to actually edit this. Now put on this top here your website name /admin, because you want to log into your admin panel. You want to log into your admin panel. Now for every website that you create on Omnimart, they are all going to have a default admin user details, right? You're going to have a default admin user details that you can use, and I will give you this admin user details right now. So once you're done with your website, what you want to do is put your website domain name /admin, and then inside where you have email address, this is what you're going to type there. This is what you're going to type there, so that you can be able to log into your account as an admin, because that's the only place you can be able to now edit your details. So inside email address, you're just going to type in admin. See what I'm typing in? Admin @gmail.com. Okay, now that's your admin email address. Then your password is password. Just type password, small letter password, right? Small letter password, and then click on sign in. Once you click on sign in, it will sign you into your account, and you will see. Can you see the way your dashboard looks? The dashboard is looking amazing, guys. So this is what our dashboard looks like. Now you can now go in and change your password, because you have to change it from an unsecure password to a new password. Now that password is a default password that you're going to get when you're creating your account. That's admin password. It's a default password you get when you're creating your account. So you have to change it to a new password now that you've created your account. Okay, now let's proceed into seeing how you can start editing this website. Okay, let's say you can start editing this website. Now there are many different tabs over here, and you have to go through this one by one to understand how they work, but I will try to put you through as much as I can so that you can be able to have more understanding on how they work. Now first of all, let us look at how the website actually looks like. You can see everything on the website. Everything can be changed, and I'll show you how you can change everything one by one. Okay, I'll show you how you can change everything one by one on this particular website. Okay, now first things first, let's look at the dashboard. These are things on your dashboard. You can see the total orders, pending orders, you have your delivered orders and other things. Now next thing, you have your categories, your product categories. Now let's open up all the product categories so that you can see. You have categories, you have subcategories, and you have child categories. Now the categories is the more like the parent one, then you have the sub one under it, and then you have the child one under the sub one, right? So categories are like maybe you have clothing, sub can be male clothing, the other parent child can be shoes. So these things are very easy to understand, right? You just have to go through them and understand how they work. Now basically you can edit all these categories, you can edit them, change the name and all that, but you cannot delete categories right now because categories are linked to products, right? You have to clear out all the products first before you can start clearing out categories, right? Because they are all linked together. So you understand? So you cannot just come and delete categories because they are linked to products, right? Same way you cannot delete child categories, you can also delete subcategories until you delete all the products on the site, right? Normally you're going to have to delete all the products because you're going to be uploading your own product. So that one is for sure, right? It's for sure you're going to delete everything. But for now, I'll just show you how everything works. Only you will go and look through everything and see how you're going to do it later on. So second thing here, you can see under manage products, you have brands. Now these brands, you will see brands are the normal things, like Nike is a brand, Olay is a brand, L'Oreal is a brand, Samsung is a brand. So you can create these brands, you can put their pictures, you can put their names and everything. And you can, of course, you can delete brands. You can do a lot of things here. Now, when it comes to adding products, you can also add your products as well. You can add licensed products, affiliate products, digital products, and physical products, right? Depending on the kind of products that you want to add. But I'll show you how you can add just a normal product. That's just a physical product here on the site. So you can see that you have to put in the product name, the current price, the featured image, the product categories, subcategory, brand, all these things. You have to put them all in here. Now, this is when you are creating your product. So you can see that this is a fully sophisticated e-commerce website. Everything is functioning properly and everything works amazingly. So you don't have to actually bother with anything. Everything has been built for you. So here is where you can see all your products, right? All the products currently on the site. You can come here, you can delete the product, you can delete all of them all at once. You can see options, you can see you have the edit, you have view, you have delete. So this is where you can create and delete products as well. So that's it. You have where you have your out of stock products. Currently there are no products out of stock, so this page is actually empty. Then you have your campaign offers. Now this campaign offers is where you put in products that are currently under some kind of campaign, and I will show you this later on the site. So just understand that this point is a point in the site whereby you put products that are currently under some kind of campaign, maybe half price. This campaign can also be for something like deal of the week. Like for example, now this one here is deal of the week, and you can see the last date and time for campaign, and all these products are under deal of the week, right? So you can put any product here and you can remove them once that week has passed. And I'll be showing you this on the website later on. For now, you're not going to be using CSV import and export too much, but you'll be using your product reviews tab, because this is where you can moderate reviews that come into the site. Let's, for example, a customer leaves a review on the site. You'll be able to choose if you want that review to be to show up or not, if you want to enable it or you want to disable it, and if you also want to delete that review as well from the site. So that can be up to you to choose. Now let's go back to our website so you can see what I'm talking about. Now this is deal of the week. Can you see deal of the week, right? So that's how that one actually shows up on the site, right? Now apart from that, let's just look through the site and some kind of things. So you can see your popular categories and all those things, right? Let's go back and let's continue editing the tab so that you can see what you have more on the tab here. So next thing here you have here is manage orders, right? That's the orders that come to the site. Now orders are when people make an order for any product. Where do you see it? You can see your all orders. This is where you see your all orders. Now this is the reason why most times you really cannot delete some things on the site, because they are all connected to each other, right? Now these are your all orders. These are the orders that are pending, delivered. Some of them are not, have been cancelled and all that. Then you go to your pending orders. Now this will show you orders that are only pending, those ones that are pending. This is the point where you see your orders in progress, delivered orders, and all that, and all that, and all that. Then cancelled orders as well too. So that is how you can check for your orders that come into the website. Okay, that's it for the manage orders tab. Then you have the transactions tab. Now this is where you see all the transactions that happen on your website, be it orders, be it refunds. Everything that happens on the website will show up here on transactions, whether paid or unpaid. Everything will show up here, and you will see all the transactions clearly. You can just come. You can't delete your transactions, by the way. You can't delete this because they are linked to your orders and they are linked to your product. Proceed over to where you have e-commerce, right? Let's look at e-commerce. So here you can set your coupons. Now many of you know what coupons are. Coupons are like promotional codes that people can use. Let's say, for example, you can put up a coupon code for Christmas, and when somebody puts up that code, they can get a discount. You can put up a coupon code for an influencer or whatever and all that. Next thing you have here is shipping. Now if you have shipping going to different areas at different prices, you should also indicate that, okay, shipping to Gwagwalada costs this, shipping to Lekki costs this, and all that. You can add new shipping zones and all that. And you can also put that, okay, free shipping, this is the condition for free shipping, this is the condition for social cost of shipping. So you can see title and price. So title is like the condition, and then the pricing is like what it will cost for you to ship to that place. So you can put Lekki and put 100 naira, put we'll say to, and put 1 million naira and whatever. Depends on the shipping you want to put. That all depends on you. So next thing here you have is state tax, right? Of course, for people who have different state tax and federal tax, right? This is especially for people in the US who use a state tax and also federal tax. You can see that most of the states here are United States. You can delete all this out, and these are your normal federal tax that you have: low tax, no tax, and high tax. Now in Nigeria here, we actually use a federal tax, which is VAT, which is actually around 7.4%. So you can use that, 7.5% rather. So you can use that as your high tax. But this is just a test website, so you can put whatever you want there. Next thing you have here is currency. You're going to choose your currency. Now over here, I'm going to make Nigerian Naira my default, because it's here. Although if you don't see, if Nigerian Naira is not here, you can also edit it and add it. But Nigerian Naira is currently on Omnimat, so you don't have to do that. Just make it your default. Let's move to the next stage. So after choosing currency, you have to choose payment. Now, since Omnimat has Nigerian Naira, they're also going to have the major payment processors that we use in Nigeria, right? You can see they have Paystack and Flutterwave amongst other payment methods. So you can choose between Paystack and Flutterwave if you're selling here in Nigeria. If you're using US, you can use PayPal or Stripe. But since this tutorial is for Nigerians, it's mostly Paystack and Flutterwave that we're going to be referring to. Now, this tutorial will not cover creating a Paystack account, because it's quite easy to create a Paystack account. But of course, subsequent tutorials will cover that, and also Flutterwave as well too, because this is a 24 hours website build. We're looking at building websites very, very, very fast and getting your first website up. So as for Paystack and Flutterwave, those ones are out. So you can also put up bank transfers. People can pay with bank transfers as well, and all that. So that's how that one works. So next on our list is the customer list, where you can see your customers and all that. Okay. After that, you have your tickets, where you can view your tickets. Now, tickets are like queries that people send to the website, right, for you to view and respond to. Customers customers will send this in, and you just view it and you respond to it accordingly. And that is what tickets basically are. Then you have manage sites. Now this is where you actually manage the design and look of the website. Okay, this is where most of the setup will be done, right? This is where you change the site name, change the site logo, and all those things. So let us open up all the tabs on that manage site. That way you will see. Now guys, remember, if you're building this on your laptop or on your phone, it's still going to be the same process, right? Everything is still going to look the same, whether you're on your phone or your laptop. And guys, this is just the first tutorial video. Other subsequent ones are going to actually be inside my premium group, because that is where I'm going to be teaching for real. That's where I'm going to be sharing most of this information in depth. Right here, we're just learning how to build our very first website. So guys, first things first, you want to change your website name under general settings, right? Change your website name, change your home title. You want to change your primary color and other things, because you can actually change everything on this site actually from this particular site place where you have managed site. But you have to come in here and look at all these things and do them small. Me, I will just show you guys how you can do some of these things, and you will be the one to actually go through it, change these things, change your design, make it unique, make it different. Now let me change my primary color to black so that is something. Let me submit this. You will now see how the site itself will change, to show you that from inside that general settings, inside manage site, you can change a lot of things. So let's just wait for this to refresh, so that you see how you can see that the primary color has changed to black. Can you see it? It has changed to black. So you can do all these colors to fit whatever style you want. Okay, you can choose all this to fit whatever style you want. And let's go into the next one. Now you can see under homepage theme, you can change your homepage theme to whatever theme you choose to. Then under media, you can actually change your logo, you can change your fave icon, and you can also change your loader, right? Now this loader is this thing up here. You can even choose to turn it off. Me, I'll just turn off my display loader and I will submit, right? But you can change your logo, you can change your fave icon, and you can change your loader. So here you have SEO, you put your keywords, put your site description, you have your menu, you can choose what you want to display on your site. That depends on you, what you want to display inside your menu. Then you have custom CSS, and you have scripts, right? If you want to enable Google Analytics and all those things. All these things I will cover within my premium group. These are things I will teach within my premium group. Once you join my premium group, you will learn all these things, how to do all these things, because all these things are much more advanced level stuff, everything from custom CSS and the rest. Now, this shopping and checkout, all these things are quite easy. You can choose which one you want to do. Enable attribute, enable filter, enable guest checkout. All these things are quite easy for you to understand. Enable privacy and terms and conditions. Those things are fine. You can leave them enabled. You have to change your privacy policy link though, and you also have to change your terms of service link to links that actually point to your site, because these are external links. You want to put in a privacy policy within your site and also put the link there as well. That way it points down to your site, not another person's site. Okay. Apart from this, you have your footer and contact page, where you have your copyright and everything. You want to change this to your name. This Omnimat all right reserved. Change it to your name. Change some of these things like this email address, the phone number, the address, and then your social media links. You can add a new one if you want to, or you can just change the current links here to your main link. Like for example, this LinkedIn, the Facebook, the YouTube, change it to your actual link. That way it is your link. And then you can add a new one. Like for example, I can decide to add Instagram because there's no Instagram here. I'll just search for the Instagram icon and I will try to add that Instagram. So you can see you can add an Instagram link there as well too. So apart from that, once you're done, let me just remove this. You can add your working hours. You can add your working hours both for weekdays and weekends, and that will help your customers know when you are active and working. So just click on submit when you're done with that, and then you proceed to the next step. So guys, apart from this, there are other different sections within the website that you can always edit, but you have to go through the whole dashboard and look through it. Now I've gone through many of them with you. These are other sections as well, but you have to go through many of them, especially under the manage site section, and then see how you can edit and change many things within the website. There are many things you can change. All these sections can be changed, but you have to go through them and look through them and know how you can change them. Now, once you're done with this, don't forget to join my premium channel. My premium channel, it's a 1 year subscription. All you do is you pay 25,000 naira. You get into the channel for 1 whole year, and you learn with us for 1 whole year continuously. So you'll be getting exclusive scripts. When you come in, first of all, you will get 1 free script every month. We hope to do it sooner, but every month for now, you get 1 free script that you will use, as well as teachings and tutorials on how you can build websites, install softwares, develop softwares, and other things as well too. So it's 1 full year of subscription. All these things, just go through them, and remember, whether you're building this with your mobile phone or your computer, it's still going to be the same process, still going to look the same, everything is still going to be the same. So guys, don't worry about this. Also, we'll be showing you how you can also buy a domain name from Namecheap, how you can buy with Bitcoin and all that, how you can build different types of websites, everything from logistics to e-commerce to cryptocurrency to wallets to banking to business websites to NGO websites to logistics and different types of websites. We'll show you how you can build different types of websites within the premium group. Okay guys, cheers. I hope you are able to build your complete website, whether you're on your phone or your laptop. I hope you're able to have your first website up and running, and then let us move into the real deal.